So as I was saying before, that's how you use it. You throw a punch, when this elbow drops, you bring this foot up. 1, 2, when this elbow drops, you bring this foot up. 3, 4, 5, when this elbow drops, you bring this foot up. And then of course the last one, 2, 3, 4. Reset. You can reset it this way, or reset it this way. You could also move your foot forward and keep a left tiger stance if you're more comfortable with that. So let's look at the first punch of the sequence. There's four punches. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is an uppercut. Actually, you guys that have watched any boxing with Mike Tyson, that's one of his techniques for his knockout punches, is that uppercut. So right now we're going to keep it simple. First of all, you've learned how to do that. You want to unlock your knees, don't stand straight up. This is really not right. It's acceptable, but it's not right. What you should do is drop your center, drop this leg, keep these hands up. This we've talked about before. This one is with this eye, this one's with this eye. You don't do this, come on. You drop it down. You don't want to be down like this because this is all open. You want to keep it right up here. One hand a little bit in front of the other. Okay? A little bit of a squat as you're moving. Drag that foot. And you guys that remember the old movies with Boris Karloff with the mummy. Okay? That's kind of like what you're doing. That's the footwork that you should use. That's not the only footwork. That's the footwork that I want you to use as you're learning and going through these changes with your techniques as you're learning to street fight. Okay, so the jab, which is really what this first punch is, a jab. So what you want to do is you want to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, reset. So basically what we're doing here is we're using a jab, like a boxer's jab, okay? An excellent tool to keep your opponent away from you. So after you practice these moves, at least 500 times, if not 5,000 times, or maybe 500,000 times, whatever it takes to become a natural movement, instinctive. Instinctive movement is what you're shooting for with this technique. So you're going to use your jab. I'm going to show you in a minute with one of my guys that you're going to use this jab to keep them back. You're not going to throw this punch unless you got a target. So this is going to keep your man away. Okay? All right? If you end up in that scenario. There's 10,000 different scenarios that could occur in a real fight. But if you're in a scenario where you square off with somebody, this would be what you would use to keep them back and keep them away from you. You could move back. I don't suggest moving backwards. I always suggest moving forward to the left or to the right, depending on what your opponent's doing. Because your opponent's going to be bouncing, he's going to be doing whatever it is that he thinks is going to give him the advantage in the fight. You're waiting for number 2, so you're going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. No reason to step forward if you can get that punch in there. Or you might want to go 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's what you'll be thinking in your mind as you're doing this. I'll show you a demonstration a little bit of how it works. It's good if you have a partner. The best way to learn this stuff is with a partner. If you don't have a partner, you don't have a place to train, you can do this in your living room. You can practice this in your bedroom. You can practice it in your kitchen. All you need is a little bit of space. You see, I'm working with a limited amount of space here. That's what you need. So that's what you're thinking. You're thinking 1, 1. This is going to keep your man back. It's going to keep him off of balance. It's going to keep him moving. But if you watch, you don't want to get hit any more than you want to get hit. So he's going to be moving away from his hands, like a jab, like a boxer's jab, okay? And he's going to be moving away from that hand, moving away from that hand. And then when you can step close enough, even if you have to step in, which is an advanced technique with the footwork, to put that haymaker in there, okay? The next punch is going to be a hook, which you can take another step and another step as your man is backing up, as you're actually hitting him. Okay, so now that I explained that to you, let's take a look at it. A little bit more of a slow motion demonstration with one of my helpers.